Good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Emotional Freedom Accelerator program. And today is the day for relationships. So we're going to work on our relationship. Any relationship that you think is strained at this point in time, you feel there is uh, lack of freedom of expression, where you feel there is some kind of hesitation, where you're not free flowing, you're not able to set your boundaries strongly, you are not able to express openly and freely. That's the area that we're going to choose and work on today. Yeah, so are you with me? Awesome. So today I want you to choose an area that you feel uh, choose one person in your relationship where you feel there is some kind of discomfort in that relationship, there is some kind of struggle, and where you're not able to express freely, you're not able to set your boundaries and mention what you really, really desire at the core of your heart. Yeah. So are you ready to choose that person? Type that, mention the relationship of that person and give an intensity to the emotion that you're feeling for that person. So if the emotion is, um, I'm feeling hatred towards this person, I'm feeling discomfort towards this person, I'm feeling angry towards this person, I'm feeling suppressed, write the emotion, mention the relationship, and mention the intensity. Intensity number is 0 to 10. 10 being highest, anxious, and stressful, and 0 being free and relaxed. Yeah. So mention the intensity and the emotion. So if you can add the emotion, then we can start working with that person and that emotion. Okay, brother 8. Yeah, mention the emotion and the relationship and the intensity. Feeling suppressed, feeling anxious. Okay. What's the emotion? Nagalakshmi can mention the emotion as well. Yeah. Unsupported, angry, and helpless. Okay. Sujata, you can mention the emotion and the relationship with the person and the intensity. So 10 being very stressful, anxious, 0 being free and relaxed. Yeah. So once we've decided and know, because that's something, spouse, anxious, and 7. Okay. And once we know what we want to heal, then it becomes easier for us to heal that particular relationship and that particular emotion with this person. Yeah. And I want to also understand, since how many months or years you're feeling this way. This is not the first time you're feeling this way, right? So since how many years and months you're feeling this way. So mention the number of years or the months or the days that you're feeling suppressed, anxious, angry, helpless. Since how many years this is happening? Or since how many months this is happening? Or since how many days this is happening? For people who have joined recently, we're working on a relationship where you feel little discomfort, you feel little anxious with this person. It could be anyone. It could be anyone in your family. It could be anyone in your friend circle. It could be anyone in your office also. So mention the name of the person. Mention the relationship with this person. Since how many years you're having this? And what are you feeling towards this person? Are you feeling angry? You're feeling helpless? You're feeling frustrated? What are you feeling towards this person? And put that in the chat box. And the last thing is, we're also understanding since how many years this is happening. Yeah, some of you have said 10 years, some of you have said 5 years. Okay, so let's start now healing this part of this relationship. All of you know tapping? Yeah. So we're going to start with tapping on our karate chop point. So you can do it with me. 7 years. Okay. You can start tapping with this point. And even though I feel this emotion, what emotion do you feel? Mention that particular emotion. So even though I feel this emotion, I love and deeply accept myself exactly the way I am. Even though I feel stressed out when I talk to this person, I love and deeply accept myself exactly the way I am. Change the tap between your eyebrows. And why do you think you have this negative emotion towards this person? What is the reason? I feel this way because, complete the sentence. I feel this way because many a times, maybe whenever I approached, I tried to express, I get rejection. That could be one of the reasons. What else? What else could be the reasons why you feel this way? Why do you feel angry? Why do you feel unsupported? Why do you feel helpless? Change the tap. Maybe I have a fear of losing this person. That could be one of the reasons. Change the tap. Tap on your head like a butterfly. So what else could be a reason why you feel this way? And let's dive deeper into the reason, because that's where we are going to start healing. Yeah? Maybe I'm afraid to express because I will mess it up. Maybe that's one of the thoughts that's going on in your head, that if I express, if I share what I feel, what I desire, I might mess up the entire situation. Change the tap. And which is why I feel uncomfortable. Say it loudly, because this works beautifully when we say it loudly. And you all are muted, so say the statement loudly. Which is why I feel stressed out. And I want you to now tune into that part, that situation in your life. What happens when you hold back yourself? You've been holding back many a times, isn't it? You've been holding back in terms of expressing. You feel guilty when you express. So many times this has happened in the past. So what happens when you hold back? When I hold myself back, this tends to happen. मेरे साथ ये हो जाता है. क्या होता है आपके साथ? What happens with you? When I hold myself back, I feel suppressed. I feel like everything is just getting accumulated in my heart, in my body, and I'm not able to express freely. What really happens when you hold yourself back? When you don't set boundaries, what tends to happen actually in your life? In fact, we are attracting more of what we don't want, isn't it? Think of it. If you don't express, if you don't feel free enough in that relationship, you're attracting more of what you don't want. And is that helping you? It's not helping you, isn't it? Change the tap. You can get back to the karate chop point, and this is not helping me. And part of me wants to release this. Do you want to release this? Part of me wants to let this out. I want you to start taking a deep breath. Inhale. Take a deep breath. Inhale from your nose. And release. Release through your mouth. Release through your sound. And I want you to now continue with the tap. Wherever you are, continue with that point. So even if the worst thing happens, so what is the worst that can happen if you express, if you set your boundaries, if you say no where you have to say no, and if you say a yes for your own self, what will start to happen? What is the worst that can happen in this situation, in this relationship? Change the tap and tell it loudly. This is the worst that can happen. Maybe this person will stop talking with me. Maybe this person will feel hurt and I might end up losing this relationship. What is the worst that can happen? Change the tap. And even if that happens, I want you to think of that situation. What is the worst that can happen? And even if that happens, I love and deeply accept myself exactly the way I am. Tell yourself loudly, even if something worst happens, I love and deeply accept myself exactly the way I am. Change the tap. I am worthy of expressing myself here. Say it loudly. I am worthy of expressing myself here. I forgive myself for this. And I want you to be gentle with yourself, be kind to yourself for whatever has happened in the past. And for whatever reasons you're not able to do that in the present, I want you to forgive yourself. And I want you to put your hands on your heart right now and just forgive yourself. Pour in some love, some compassion, some empathy, some kindness to your own self. And just forgive and say, I'm sorry. Take your own name. I'm sorry, Sneha. I'll take my own name. You take your own name. I'm sorry for letting you go through all of this. I'm sorry for not standing up for myself. And remember the times where you've not stood up for your own self. And say, I love you. Take your own name. Say, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity because now I get a chance to break this pattern. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale. And release. I want you to take your shoulders up like this. Take your shoulders up and release. Release everything that you're holding back. Everything that you're holding back in terms of self-doubt, in terms of disrespect, in terms of unkindness, in terms of anything that's stopping you in your growth, in your love towards yourself. Hands on your heart again. And I want you to start visualizing. Put your chin up a little bit like this and close your eyes and start visualizing. And tell yourself it's understandable for what I have felt in the past. and I have let gone. I am ready to honor my needs. Are you ready to honor your needs? Or you want to hold on for some time? If you want, we can hold on for a few more years. You can go through this again and again for a few more years. Or do you want to change it? Do you want to create a new pattern for this? I am ready to honor myself now. I'm done with holding back. I'm done with the suppression. I want my power back. Do you want your power back? Yeah, yes, no? If you want your power back, say, I want my power back. Hands on your heart, close your eyes. And I want you to imagine you're having a conversation with this person now. Let's get into the reality. Let's face that. And in this scenario, in this visualization, I want you to express yourself and speak to this person. If you have to share anything, share that right now. And while you're sharing this, feel that comfort, feel that authenticity that's coming out from you. You're sharing your truth. And tell whatever is there in your heart at this point in time with this person. Imagine this person is standing right in front of you and express that. I also want you to now listen to this person's view also. Let him or her express their viewpoints, what they have to say about this. And I want you to just be quiet, just listen, smile, give a smile on your face while you're listening, while you're accepting their viewpoints, and say it's okay. Let them say. And just be comfortable with that situation. And say to yourself, I am safe here. I am loved here. I'm worthy of doing this. It's easy for me to say a yes to myself without any guilt, without any feeling. I am comfortable with this. Because you're saying a yes to your own self. And that's powerful, isn't it? You're connecting with your own self. And I want you to say your affirmation loudly 3 times. What is the affirmation that's coming in your mind? And each one of us will have their own affirmation. So what's coming up for you? It could be, I am strong. I am truthful to myself and towards others. Because when you're doing this, you're not only helping your own self, you're also helping others around you, isn't it? I'm a good decision maker. What's the affirmation? Say it loudly 3 times. Say it loudly. The more we repeat, the more we become that person. And because of this, how are you feeling now? I'm feeling, say 3 powerful, positive emotions that you're feeling. I'm feeling worthy. I'm feeling loved. I'm feeling accepted. I'm feeling comfortable. Take a deep breath. Inhale one more last time. And release. You can take some energy once you're comfortable. Rub your palms. Take this positive energy. Smile on your face. And you can rub this energy on your eyes, your head, your face, neck, your heart area. And once you're comfortable, you can open your eyes. And tell me, how are you feeling now? You can think of that situation which was troubling you earlier at the start of the session where the intensity was 8, 7, 9, and check what's the intensity now. And once you're comfortable, let me know what came up for you. Intensity 1, very nice. Feeling more self-assured and confident, very nice. What's the intensity, Sujata? Check. Go back to that situation. Think of that situation and tell me. I'm sure the intensity is reduced now, right? So how are you feeling now? What's the number? Feeling cared and supported. 4, very nice. Lovely. Feeling strong and self-motivated. Intensity 0. Very nice. I think you're a pro now. You like in one round, it becomes 0 directly.
Yes, yes, yes. You
Very
go deeper, Sneha, you go deeper, and that's proven.
lovely. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Intensity 3. Very nice. Very nice, Indu. Lovely. So we're bang on time. It's 5:59 right now. And within how many minutes did we kind of heal this emotion that you were feeling very strong at the start of the session, right? But I don't want you to stop here. I want you to practice this till you completely break this pattern with this person. Yeah, have a conversation with this person, express what you feel like from inside. Yeah, will you be able to do that in this week? When will you be able to tell? When will you be able to do that? I want you to commit to your own self. Put it in the chat box. When will you be able to do this? If it's today, then it's lovely. If it's this week, that's fine. But I want you to commit to yourself and share with me, when will you do this? This week, okay? This week, very nice. Yeah, because the actions that we take, that's going to be a powerful one, right? Here we are trying to release it, but if there is no action, this is again going to come back. Do you agree with me? Yeah. So I want you to take action, and no matter what, you're going to say to yourself, I am safe here. I am worthy here. Yeah. Keep repeating this and take actions. Very nice, very nice. And I want you to do a small affirmation in the EFA group right now. I want you to say the affirmation that came up for you in this exercise while doing this exercise. Yeah? What affirmation came up? Any one affirmation, then you're going to write it in the chat box in the EFA group right now and declare it and say it. This is what I am. It could be any affirmation, is like, I am feeling stronger and stronger day by day. It could be, I am safe in this relationship. Anything that came up for you during this exercise, I want you to write it down in the chat box right now. It'll hardly take you how many seconds? 50 seconds max? Doable? Yeah, 50 seconds? Awesome. Very nice. So take this opportunity after this call and share your affirmation with the group and with your own self. Yeah. Till then, thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to serve all of you, to help all of you with your needs. And I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow, don't miss it. It's going to be another powerful one. Yeah. So tomorrow we will be working on your career. So be there on time, 5:25, and let's start on time and let's end on time. Bang on time today. Thank you so much. Love you all.